exhibit hall near the gift shop, so let me tell you about these exhibits. These here are benches used at a train station, depot bench. Also, let me show you around. That's Magma Arizona 7. And I believe it's like on the Texas State Railroad, which runs between Rusk and Palestine, Texas. And that's a map of the Magma Arizona Railroad. And here's the Apache Railway Company, a hat, and green diesels pulling a freight train on the Apache Railway. And this is a mannequin of a conductor. And here's a typewriter, don't touch. And right here you can see this is a map of the United States of where all the railroads go. And these here are cabinets like where the paperwork would be stored and such. Also you could see here here's a picture thing. You can look at it of what the railroads were like in the past. So we use two hands to turn the cubes. Down below, here's a model. So you can't see any trains. This is almost like setting up a train going around your Christmas tree at Christmas time. Except, I do that every year though. Now, this here is a Southern Pacific schedule board. And here's some old lanterns down here, and that's a model of a depot building. And that's a kerosene lamp off a caboose. And also, you also get free magazines. You can have free magazines for yourself. It's compliments of the Arizona Railway Museum. Right here, here's some tools on the wall. One leaning bar, two journal box forgive me. 7 track wrench, 5 spike mule maul, 3 tie tong, 4 rail tie tong, 4 rail tong. And I wonder what this could be. Maybe it's a spike puller. And here's a 9 gauge check, a 10 rail turner, an 11 brake club, and a 12 switch broom. You can see right here, this is what a switchman, what a dispatcher, an old-fashioned computer, like how they control the trains. Here down here is a bell from Rock Island number 1702, a 280, built by Baldwin in 1906. It's retired, so it doesn't exist now. And that bell was donated to the Arizona Railway Museum, and it's unknown of what engine it came from. And here's a sign that says, "These premises, 720 feet by about 130 feet, are private property of the CA and SF Railway Company, California, Arizona, and Santa Fe Railway Company, and Arizona Eastern Railroad Company." And I just like how they have all these artifacts like this. This right here is 2 seats from a passenger car, and they just have them sitting right here. It's unknown which passenger car it came from. That stove next to it is a coal burning stove from coal burning caboose stove. And I wonder what caboose it might have come from. There's some more exhibits I'd like to show you. So here's a Southern Pacific police officer with his name tag NL Hill. This is the old days when police officers were dressed like that. Railroad police officers. Like when they caught people vandalizing, trespassing, or whatever. And here's some old brochures right here, and down here, old books. You can see right here. These are just like cigarette lighters, oiling cans, and glass cups. And here's a law rule book and a Pakistan Railways antique plate. And here's some paintings or portraits, pictures, whatever. That's the old Chandler Depot. Here's Southern Pacific 2562 at the Chandler Depot, moving to the park. And here's a sign saying, presented by Southern Pacific Company to the city of Chandler, August 17, 1956. And that's a Chandler sign. So let's see what's behind these doors. What is track gauge? The distance between the rails. What are ties? The wooden beams under the rails. I wonder what this says. It's empty. What are these men called? What are they doing? Those men are known as Gandhi dancers. They are using pry bars to hold the track in place, and the track spikes the metal. Yeah. Name that place. What is standard track gauge? Track that is 4 feet 8.5 inches between the rails. What are these men doing? These men are relying on train orders. Okay, here is just, you could see this is a 3D map of Arizona. And there's Yuma, Adonde, whatever it's pronounced, Maricopa, Casa Grande, Tucson, New Mexico. And here's some tracks, small to large. These look like N-scale tracks. And this tells you the tracks across the territory. Here's Arizona's first locomotive, Southern Pacific 31. And down below, here's an old-fashioned typewriter, an old-fashioned lantern, railroad watches. Wow. Alright, what you see here, this is some some railroad plates. They may be China plates. So here's one from Santa Fe Adobe, Santa Fe Griffin, Southern Pacific Sunset, Southern Pacific Monogram, Southern Pacific Golden State, Southern Pacific Prairie Wildflowers, Prairie Mountain Wildflowers. And here's, better move out of your way, Southern Pacific Membrino, Santa Fe Membrino, and Santa Fe, California Poppy. Also, you could see they have a TV here, and also Just showing some random train videos. And here's, they are showing a Union Pacific freight train. And at this point it shows you they're in Grand Island. Okay, you can see here, this is an old-fashioned schedule board. And also, they would just move these and put it somewhere, like chalking them. Also, you can see these are this is the Phoenix Union Station, the Mesa Depot, pictures of them. This door is saying trainmen only, because only train workers. Also, you could see on my left, this is a milepost saying C6. Milepost from the Verde Tunnel and Smelter Railroad, Clarksdale to Jerome, Arizona. And also, that's the Verde Canyon Railway, which runs between Clarksdale and Perkinsville, Arizona, excuse me. Also, you can see here are some old railroad hats and some hard hats and flags, and this button, push it. Oh. It probably shows a video. Here's some old books, and those are Lincoln and couplers, and here's some oiling cans.